Hey guys, Spacecom speaking. Recently, NASA has revealed new photos of Europa, this time with more detail and color enhancement. I thought this would be a great time to discuss the moon Europa. Europa, one of Jupiter's 67 moons, has been perplexing scientists for several years now. Scientists have been debating over and over about whether Europa has an ocean under its surface. They have several pieces of evidence. Some of these include 1. The density of Europa is about 1 gram per centimeter cube, and the only substance that matches close to that is water. 2. There are mysterious cracks on the surface of Europa that is suspected to be cracks of ice. There are other pieces of evidence, but I want to talk about how there is liquid water and what this liquid water can lead to. Now, all of this seems pretty far-fetched to the average person. How is a moon that's 5 times further from the sun than Earth supposed to carry liquid water? The simple answer to that question is that it's getting energy from Jupiter. But I want to tell you how it's getting energy from Jupiter. Europa is being affected by what is called tidal heating. This topic may be a little hard to grasp at first, but bear with me. Tidal heating is when one object's gravitational force causes another object to flex, creating a ton of friction that leads to the generation of heat. In Europa's case, the gravitational force of Jupiter makes it so that Europa flexes, causing its layer of ice and its layer of water underneath to rub against each other, creating heat through friction. A little side note, tidal heating can also explain how Io, the moon closest to Jupiter, is so hot. Due to Io's extremely close orbit, the gravitational force acts on Io so strongly that there is so much friction which causes Io to have an extremely hot surface. It's even volcanically active. In fact, Io is the only known body other than Earth in the solar system to have volcanoes. Enough about Io. Let's get back to talking about Europa. Europa's orbit around Jupiter isn't as close as Io's, so the tidal heating isn't as strong on Europa as it is on Io. But this effect is strong enough so that liquid water can exist under the estimated 20 kilometers or 12.5 miles thick ice layer. Past this ice, there are underwater oceans that are between 60 to 150 kilometers or 40 to 100 miles deep. To put this into perspective, there's a little over 2 times the amount of water on Europa compared to Earth. That's impressive for a moon that's only about 1/5 the size of Earth. With this amount of water, scientists can expect the oceans to be able to support up to 3 million tons of fish-like creatures. That is, of course, if there are fish-like creatures on Europa. Which leads me to another topic. Some scientists expect there to be complex life forms, such as fish, while others expect only simple creatures that are microscopic. Nothing any scientist can do to prove their hypotheses until submersibles dig into the depths of Europa. But there is a new probe expected to launch in 2022 by the European Space Agency called the Jupiter Icy Moon Explorer, or JUICE. Don't ask me how that acronym works, but it does. Hey, little fun fact, Europa is tidally locked to Jupiter, meaning that only one side of Europa permanently faces Jupiter. You know what that reminds me of? Our moon, which is also tidally locked to Earth. Well, there you have it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like down below, and if you'd like more content similar to this one, don't forget to subscribe. Just a reminder, this channel is public, so share it with your friends. Spacecoms over.